There is something about the new year that just feels so magical, isn't it? Like a blank canvas waiting to be filled with memories, milestones, and moments that are meant to take your breath away. As I step into 2025, I can't help but think about all the dreams I've been carrying with me for a long or short time. The little things and the big things that just make life feel absolutely extraordinary. This year, I think I want to chase them all.
Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel and happy new year. Oh my god, you guys, I can't believe it's already 2025 and I don't know about you, but I am ready to dive into this year with a very massivest big energy and of course even bigger dreams. So in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you my 2025 bucket list. Yes, of course, everything I would like to accomplish, or at least the main bullet points I would like to accomplish, things I would like to experience, and new challenges I would like to put myself up to. And of course, this video also serves for you to create your own 2025 bucket list and get inspired. If you don't know me and if you're new here, hi, happy new year. My name is Maria. I am 23 years old, and of course, if you're not subscribed, go down below, click the big subscribe button, come and join this little corner of the internet. And now, yes, let's go to the bucket list. For me, a bucket list isn't just about you ticking boxes along the way that you just get done and get through all of the things you wrote on a piece of paper on the beginning of the year. For me, is making sure you made your year the best possible yet and made sure you lived your life the fullest the year that just passed by. And last year I failed on doing this, so this year I am putting on record here on YouTube so that next year I can come back and watch it and make sure that I went through with new hobbies, new things I hold myself up to, and just making sure that I had the best of time in 2025. For it to be easier and for me to brainstorm everything I wanted, and for you, if you want to put yourself up to it, go pick up a piece of paper, little pen, go write it down with me. So we're going to split our bucket list into 4 categories. So we're going to write down travel goals, we're going to write down personal growth goals, we're going to write down career goals, and lastly but not least, we're going to write down fun adventures that we want to put ourselves up to. So without further ado, let's jump into first category. So I have my little notebook right here, and I wrote my very, if I can find it, hello, there we go. I wrote my very own 2025 bucket list. As you saw in the beginning, it was quite empty, so I just took my time and wrote down what I wanted to. And let's start with category number 1, which is traveling. Travel for me, it's usually very monotonous because I am very grateful to be able so, but I only go to Portugal or to Bergen because, as I said, I am immigrated in Norway, so I am Portuguese, so I moved away, and every chance I get, I go to Portugal, of course, to be with my family and try to spend as much time with them as I can. My boyfriend, who also lives with me, he's also in another city of Norway, from the one that he's from, so he's from Bergen. So every time we get a chance, we also go to Bergen to be with his family, although we travel more often to Portugal somehow. So I'm going to be excluding Portugal and Bergen from these traveling goals. First goal, or this first bucket list desire that I have for 2025, is to go to Denmark, which is very close by. I've never been and I know it's amazing, but I have a very specific wish or a reason why I want to go to Denmark, and that's why Portugal's national team, so Cristiano Ronaldo team, so Bruno Fernandes and Dalo and João Felix and the whole freaking team and João Neves and all of my idols basically, they are coming to play against Denmark for the Nations League Cup quarterfinals. And since it's so close by, I'm like, I have to go, you know what I mean? So of course I am getting on top of that, but that's my first wish and goal for 2025. Then we have 2 destinations that me and my boyfriend would like to go, but most likely between traveling to Bergen and to Portugal, we will only be able to do one, and that will be either Rome or Edinburgh. Although I think we prefer to go to Rome during the summer instead of Edinburgh. Although we are very Potter heads and Harry Potter fans, so it's like this. We don't know what to do, but yes, one of the two it will be, and that concludes my travel goals or travel bucket list. Also, side note, I just wanted to point out that for each category of my bucket list, I try to put 3 to 4 maximum, because I don't want to be sad that I didn't reach or I didn't do anything on my bucket list. And I just feel like if we go slowly but surely, and then if I accomplish all of these goals, then I can just add more, and then again in the end of the year I will update the whole shebang and go through it with you. But for now, let's keep moving. Then we have personal growth, which is category number 2. And for the personal growth area, I put down read all the books I started but didn't finish. Because, how to say this, your girl is not really of a reader. Shocker. I really love the aesthetic of reading, but reading, if it's not a captivating thing, it just, or if I don't have a motivation to, it's just, don't come for me, okay? Don't come for me. I really try to buy books and read them down. And actually, the last book I read was It Ends With Us, because I wanted to go watch the movie to the cinemas. And one thing about me is that if I know the book is out of a movie that is coming to the movie theaters or the cinemas, I would always love to read the book first and then go to the movies. So I get that feeling that people say, you will get disappointed because the book is so much better. And girl, let me tell you, unpopular opinion for many people, the book was better this time. Spoiler alert, if you haven't seen it. I warned you. Anyways, I would love to finish 2 books that I bought recently and I've never finished. So these are the 2 books I would love to finish. I started but didn't finish. So the first one is It Starts With Us. I started in Portugal right after I finished the first book. So this one I still need to finish. Yes, I know, don't come for me. I know my friends are gonna be like, fucking hell, Maria, and I'll be like, yeah, sorry. Anyways, and then the second book is One of Us is Lying, and I was going through this book like, you know, like it was everything. But then I saw there is a series on Netflix and I watched the series. Now I know what happens and I didn't finish the book. Can't blame me. But it's my goal to literally finish reading these 2 books. Secondly, on my personal growth bucket list, we have Learn Norwegian. Girl, this book has been on my shelf for 2 years. It has never been read, or it has never been written or studied or whatever. And I think it's time for me to learn Norwegian. You know, it's getting to a point where it's just embarrassing. I do speak Norwegian, like basic level. I work in a Norwegian retail store, so I do have to speak Norwegian with the customers. So I have that. But you know what I mean? I need more vocabulary. Like when you're angry and you're mad and customers are just being mean to you, you want to fight back. And then I feel it's just like my Norwegian doesn't allow me to do that. I don't have the vocabulary for that, or many words that I want to say, and then I can't say them, and then I just cross over to the customer as a bit of rude because I just smile and go, I'm not being rude, I just don't want to break into English, and yeah, I don't know how to say it in Norwegian, so sorry for that. Next, lastly but not least, we have 2 that come as one, which is to improve my self-care routine and just be more consistent with it. Like make sure I'm doing my skincare, drinking my water, taking care of myself, doing everything that I need to feel more beautiful and gorgeous and fantastic. If it's to dress up every day, even though people are just like, why are you dressing up? Just go dress up if that's what you want to do, or do my makeup every day if I feel like it, take care of my hair and do all of that stuff. And then inside this self-care thing, for me, massive important bucket list goal is to move my body more. So I want to start going to a Pilates studio and do reformer Pilates at least once a week in here. And of course, I want to go through more ballet classes and go back into dancing shape. I've been into teaching shape and now I want to go into dancing shape. So it's going to take a bit, but I will try to go to at least 3 classes per week, 2 to 3 classes because of all of the working schedules, but I will make do. I felt like this past year, especially the last few months of the year, was so intense that I was just like, even when I had the opportunity, I wanted to sleep and just sleep in and give my body a rest, which was great. But new year, new me, so we're going for it. Next, we have career goals, and my first career goal is to be able to quit my retail job in here. I love working in there, nothing wrong against working in there, but I would just love to be able to just work from dance and social media. I think that will make my life perfect to a certain degree. So I would love to be able to do that. So that's my number one bucket list goal. Even if I don't make it on YouTube or on social media, at least being able to work from dance just fully from it would be amazing. Then we have my second big bucket list wish, which is to hit 500 or more subscribers here on YouTube. Then next one is to branch out my YouTubing to TikTok and just start posting over there too. And then my last goal for this career thing, bucket list, sub level, whatever, it's to be able to post on all of my social media at least once a week. On YouTube, for sure, once a week, but maybe if I'm posting on TikTok, post the same YouTube short here. You know what I mean? Just I'm trying, okay? It's in my bucket list, so we're gonna make do. And then lastly, but not least, our very last category is to do fun adventures. And the first adventure that I have is go indoor or outdoor or both skiing. I've never done ski in my whole life, and it's something that I would love to try, especially living in Norway. It's like, what the hell are you doing, Maria? Just put a pair of skis and go to your backyard. But I've done school. If you don't know what school is, you should search it up. It's a very fun dictionary term, so just go search it up. But I've never done ski, and that will be something that I would absolutely love to try, either indoors, because we have indoor tracks here in Norway, or outdoors. Second one is to go to Tusenfryd. If you don't know what Tusenfryd is because you don't even live in Norway, Tusenfryd is this massive attraction park that I would love to go, but I don't have anyone to go. Why? Because my boyfriend doesn't do roller coasters, and I'm a roller coaster fan. So I would love to go to Tusenfryd if my boyfriend is gonna see this. So please take me, please come with me. I will hold your hand on the roller coasters, I swear. Finally, my last adventure on my list is to get 1 or 2 tattoos. Mom, don't start screaming. I know you're screaming in your living room already. And Mom, chill, okay? It's gonna be small. It's gonna be very cute and beautiful. And you're gonna love it. If you don't, there's nothing I can do about it after it's done. So yeah. But that's it. And that was it, you guys. That was my 2025 bucket list. I hope you enjoyed it. Of course, this serves as inspiration. And if you join me, please let me know on the comments that you joined me and have done it with me. And of course, comment at least one goal that you have for your 2025. If you enjoyed these videos, go down below, click on that like and on that big subscribe button so you don't miss a single 2025 adventure from me. Yeah, that was it for me. I see you next time. I love you. Bye.